Today we're going to be doing a basic wire wrap on one of these donut shaped crystals. So this one here is a moss agate crystal, and you can see it's just wrapped around the top part of the donut. So it's about a 3 centimeter wide crystal, this one, and the one that we're going to wrap today, similar to this rose quartz one, it's about 4 centimeters wide. So we're just using our 20 gauge dead soft silver wire. So this smaller one I used 10 inches of wire, and this bigger turquoise one that we're going to wrap today, which is the 4 centimeters wide, we used 12 inches. Then we start by making our bail, so leaving the first part of the wire straight, and then we wrap the rest around our round nose pliers. So we wrap that around 2 times, and then with that little tail that was straight, we just bend that around the other piece of wire, and that secures our bail in place. Once you've got a little bail there, just check your loops that you're happy with them, that they are together and straight. And then we grab our crystal that we're going to wire wrap. So I just start by holding the bail at the top there and just bending it slightly so it sits over the center of the crystal if you turn it on its side. So once you're happy with that, poke the wire down the hole. And then hold our bail at the top there so that we know where that's going to sit. Then holding it nice and firmly with your left hand, we're just going to bend the other wire sort of about like on a clock, about where the one would be. So just slightly off the center, we just bend that around the front. And then we're going to poke this tail down the hole in the middle and pull it nice and tight. So you want your wires to be flat on the crystal. Then we're going to do the same, but we pull it across till it's sort of near where the 2 on a clock would be, and then again down the donut hole, and then we're going to pull this one up the other side, so on the other side sort of about where 11 on a clock would be, and then back down the donut hole, then again up onto the left hand side, probably about where the 10 would be on a clock, and then back down the donut hole. You want your wires to be really quite tight. So if you're having any trouble getting your wires straight, just pull them with the pliers, and you can also bend them downwards with the pliers as well. And just pull them all, make sure they're nice and tight, and you can manipulate your wires into place as well. So just making sure that the crystal's nice and tight in there and that your wires are looking symmetrical. Then if you're happy with them, you're just going to bring that back wire back to the middle and then go upwards so that it can meet up with your bail. Then you can start wrapping it around the bottom of your bail. So again, just making sure that it's nice and tight. I'm just crimping that little piece of tail on the bail down a bit tighter, and then we just continue to wrap around the bottom half of the bail. That just gives it a nice finished look, but it does need to be wrapped around quite tight. When you're happy with it, you can just snip that little piece of tail off. And then just crimp the end in so it's all secure and sort of hidden under there. So you can twist your bail a little bit, make sure it's all nice and tight. Just checking your loops again, make sure they're straight and side on so that your chain is going to sit through the bail straight and nicely. And now you've got an opportunity to just manipulate your wires, get them into a nice even sort of symmetrical look on the front and the back. You do have a bit of wriggle room with how you want to wrap this. So you could have them up closer to the bail, or you could spread them out a bit further, say down towards like the 3 and the 9 on a clock. So right down the sides, but I thought it just looked nice and simple and cute like this. So there it is. There's a simple wire wrap for a donut hole shaped crystal.